Hi guys, it's me, Faye, here at Faye Dusk, and I am in the temple with Harmony, and we are doing, it's so sweet, they're like, hello. We are doing another video for the Bite-Sized Spirituality series, and in this video we are going to be talking about the topic of altars. How interesting. No, but I think it's always, especially when you first start out and discover the craft and stuff, that's always one of the first things everyone's always like, you need to have an altar, it's all in all the books and stuff, and I think especially if you don't really know, it can be quite complicated because some books and internet sites and other people go quite into depth and stuff, don't they? About what should be on your altar and how it should be set up and stuff. How's your, I know you've got an altar in here, have you ever sort of...
Generally, whenever I've had altars, a lot of the time when you read books, it says oh, this is your goddess side and this is your god side, and you should have all of your phallic symbols, like your wand and things like that, on your god side, and then a womb representation, your chalice and your cauldron and stuff should be on your goddess side. And I don't think that's a bad idea, but I've never really followed it down to a T. I do have a god and goddess side, but I pick which feels right for me. I don't let a book tell me which is right. So I pick which is right for me. And I'm a little bit OCD with having things a certain way. So if there is, if the setup of the altar allows me to have, phallic symbols and, womb representation, opposite, that's fine. But a lot of the time, phallic symbols tend to be not as big as the womb representations, and that just ruins my life. I'd have to have things balanced so that it looks the same on both sides, same size type things. So I couldn't have a cauldron and a wand because that's totally different, shape and size. So I think that it really should be what makes you happy, because with me, if I'm looking at something that doesn't look kind of symmetrical in some way, that makes me uneasy and I wouldn't be able to relax. So the whole point of your altar is it's a place where you can relax and
get into the zone,
focus,
isn't it? Yeah,
so it has to be what you like.
But then wow, I mean, you've seen my altar before, on the video, and I'll link the video in the description box. It's I think it's one of the first videos I had on this channel.
Your altar's lovely.
I love my altar. It's very
She's got
cluttered.
so much stuff on it.
It's I don't know. I wouldn't. Yeah, it's cluttered.
I have had altars like that in the past, especially around Samhain or Halloween.
It's just nice. It's I love little trinkets
having
and things.
A really dark altar with everything I can find.
It's just nice having little trinkets and different things. And I'm literally don't follow any sort of I don't know rule book or whatever on how you should have your altar set up. I don't have it facing a certain direction. I have all the elements on there, but they're not at the corresponding points, and literally I'm quite bad like that. But I don't know, it works for me sort of thing.
People will talk about corresponding points for a pentagram or pentacle or whatever, and it has to be this way represents your elements and blah blah blah.
I don't have
and I just think no, it doesn't. That's one person's opinion that happened to get quite famous when they wrote a book and their book got well known. It doesn't mean anything. It's not real. It's just an opinion. So go with your opinion. As well, a lot of the time. The elements are associated with certain colours. You see it a lot of the time on tarot cards, and air is normally yellow, fire is normally red, water is normally blue, and green is normally earth. Whereas I don't really connect with yellow as air, so I've never
used yellow.
Never used yellow in anything really to do with air, not deliberately, because I don't think yellow air.
No, I always think white of air. I don't know why.
Me too.
Feathers and I don't know.
I think if anything, I think kind of red, yellow, orange being fire, blue, purple, greens being water, and then browns and khaki, your really neutral colours as being earth, and then white or your clear things clear quartz and stuff like that. To me, I associate that with air.
Yeah, definitely. And I have crystals on my I've got a flat clay pentagram thing on my altar, and I don't even I just have crystals that I like at each point, as opposed to having crystals that represent each point.
No, I'm exactly the same. I've worked at, like, the only time where I've worked with crystals where I think I should have specific crystals that I feel do certain things is when I'm doing crystal grids. Apart from that, I just see them as kind of ornaments and representations of what I would like to work on and bring into my life. So I do exactly the same thing.
Yes, definitely. Well, we'll leave it there. But yeah, so I don't know, I just think
because we've got better things to do.
No, I think it's just good that, like, we want to sort of, like, you to take away that you don't have to follow a specific, I don't know, rule or way of thinking when it comes to altars, that the whole point is that it's got to be what works for you, and each altar is as individual as each, like, person and their path and all that sort of thing. But yeah, so leave us, like, a comment below and maybe, like, I don't know, link to, like, your picture of your altar or like a video or like what you think and whether you maybe disagree.
That would be
with
cool,
that.
wouldn't it? If you,
yeah,
you
I'd love
know
to
how
see,
on
like,
Facebook now when you post a comment to somebody, like under a status, you can post like a picture.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
It'd be nice if YouTube did that, like allowed you to post photos. Come on, YouTube, get with the program.
That would be really good. But no, you can go on my Facebook page, the link's below, and like you can put pictures there, and we both have like have a little nosy and stuff. And
well, you could go on my Facebook page.
Oh yeah, I forget. Harvey has one too. Yeah, so you can go on her. You can go on either of ours and post pictures of altars, of your altar. That would be really cool. I'd love to see what it looks like and see if it's like minimalistic or full to the brim or whatever. That would be cool. But I will stop rambling now because I feel like I am rambling.
I feel like a child.
Yeah, you are acting like you're misbehaving. So we will go there. We'll see you in the next video for Bite Size Spirituality. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.